What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Before we proceed, please understand that this, my friends, is not financial advice. You are more than free to do whatever you like with your money. And that being said, let's grab a sip of coffee from my Caspa Maxi mug. Oh, nice. Everything, guys, definitely everything tastes better with Caspa. Today we're about to do the same thing we do every day. First, we look at market performance for the past 24 hours. After that, we look at our prices in details. And right after that, we check on our positions. Are we buying Lambos yet? Hey, before we forget, okay? Before I forget it, and people will say like, "Yeah, I'm telling you to do what I'm doing." No. You are more than free to do whatever you like with your money, and so am I. This morning I wake up, I'm composing one of my songs, and I just wanted to show you guys what it will sound like when I'm done with it. Okay, let me play this right quick. Okay, if you can give me your opinion below on how, like what you think about it. Okay, let me play it a little bit. It's just this one. In my head, no, from the beginning. Yeah, there you go. Whoa, yeah. Poison, INC. Girl, I know I was all wrong. I thought you should know all the things I said to you. I never meant them. Baby, I wish I could take all that bullshit back. Cause it feels like I'm about to lose my head. And all the drinks we had, I dropped all your clothes we bought. I burned your scent is still around. In my heart, in my head, I see your shadows in the house, on the couch and on my bed. Girl, it seems I'm going crazy with this distracted heart. I cannot be myself with this distracted heart. I'm crying out for you, this distracted heart. My life is not the same with this distracted heart. This distracted heart. This distracted. Well, yeah, that's that's what I'm working on right now. But let me turn it off. Let me turn it off and let's start today's video. Okay, give me a second. Give me a quick second, right quick. Yeah, we're back to our own original setting. That was my studio. It's a little bit dark, so it's not at the ideal place to record a video. I was just trying to show you guys one of my songs. But anyways, yeah, before we do all that stuff, and let's head back, okay, guys. hold on. And the coffee tastes good every morning. But anyways, if only you knew what I know. Okay, if only you knew. If only you knew, you will be packing Caspa right now in what trucks. You'll be doing that. The thing is that you see these Bitcoin maxis, okay? I hold Bitcoin. You guys already know. Not much, only a little bit. 30 of them. That is that is nothing compared to all these people, Michael Saylor, Da Vinci, all of them they are holding. But I do hold Bitcoin. Now, one thing that caught my attention, okay, is that you guys remember last year, Da Vinci, he was asked about Caspa. You guys do remember that, right? Oh, he's not gonna do that. It's worthless. You guys can go search that video, and to the point that he got kicked out of the Caspa's community, Telegram group. So he made a video about it. He was bashing it. Was doing this and that. And funny thing, like I said, it's funny because they have begun to understand. They have begun to see the implication of not looking at Caspa. The first one that came out was Michael Saylor. The other day I was watching one of his interviews, and what he said, it was so ironic, because up until then, all he was preaching, Bitcoin here, Bitcoin there, and Bitcoin forever. That's all he was preaching. Then, in that AMA or interview, whatever you want to call it, he was asked about Caspa, and it's like, well, Bitcoin will never remain number one forever. There's always good and better things to come. That's what this answer was, literally. And that got me thinking, this guy must be buying Caspa. Or he probably has done his homework on Caspa and he's setting his own self up. But the problem here is that he cannot come out and tell everybody that Caspa is better or Caspa is going to rule. Why? He's a Bitcoin maxi. It will look awkward on him, right? It is like me right now. If I come out here and tell you that Crashilandia is better, a lot of you will be looking at your calendar thinking like, hey, is it April Fool's Day? That's what y'all be thinking about. Excuse me for a second. Yeah, sorry about that. So, what do you think? Okay, what I mean, like, it's it is beginning to come a little bit. How do you say it? It's like a little bit deja vu, a little bit of a deja vu. That's what I call this, because as time went by, Michael Saylor, he first came out with a green jacket, not an orange one this time. He then painted the Bitcoin logo with green instead of the orange. So yeah, a lot of people start like, yeah, I think he's trying to hint at something. But yeah, that is one. You have the, like I mentioned earlier, the biggest Bitcoin maxi ever, Da Vinci Jeremy, which before, like I said, he was bashing Caspa. It's not going to do this, not going to blah, blah. And he even said Caspa was going to go to the top. It's going to be around 30, 40 cents or something like that, he said, in the Telegram group. And then he later made a video where we can go watch it. Now, now we have Da Vinci, okay? We have Da Vinci with a different video. So those of you who tell things like, yeah, Caspa is not going past 50 cents and blah, 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 Da Vinci thinks that Caspa could hit $2 to $3 this run. Again, he's not going to tell you that Caspa is better than Bitcoin or is going to perform better than Bitcoin. Why? Because he is a Bitcoin maxi. Those kind of things. That's why I told you guys, I am going to laugh. That day is coming. I'm going to hold my AI mug and I'm going to make a video 1 hour long laughing because this thing is like something you've never seen before. Okay, so excuse me. Sorry about that. There's a commotion outside. You know, the funny things that happened this morning. Well, we will get to that in a minute. Because right now, Uncle Toby's back at it again. Uncle Toby's back at it again. Okay? So, but before we get to that, guys, I want to play you a video, okay, on Da Vinci. What he's saying about Caspa right now, okay? Let me play it for you for a second, okay? There we go. If you go to his Twitter or X account, you will find it there. This was posted 3 days ago. Okay, he's talking about Caspa. Let me play this for you right quick.
Better days. A lot of the famous altcoins are taking a big hit. They're not going higher. Why? It's because Bitcoin is where most of the money is going to. And on top of that, there's millions and millions of cryptocurrencies out there. So money is being dispersed amongst all the different cryptocurrencies. So Caspa is an example of one cryptocurrency that has seen better days. Will it go to maybe $1 to even $2? Maybe not this cycle, but it will do well in the future. So yeah, you can invest in Caspa, but keep in mind, it's not going to do better than Bitcoin. A lot.
You see, when you see that fear, look at it. Of every coin, okay, let me go back here right quick. Of every coin in this ecosystem, in this crypto run that we are, he did not take his time to talk about Crashilandia, no shitcoin Cardano, no nothing. He's not talking about none of that. You guys are going to say that, oh, maybe it's coincidence. No, they are feeling that heat. They are feeling that heat because, guys, last bull run. Let me give you an example. That's what I'm saying. A lot of you are not seeing what I am seeing, and that is the reason I still stand that Caspa is a $10 coin. And you guys are about to understand everything as soon as smart contract starts to go live, starting about a week from now. A week from now, again, people are just. You need to do your. Sorry about that. You need to do your research. You need to, guys. If only you could see what I am seeing, okay? Because I'm saying it. Casplex, they said they are about to implement their smart contracts. A lot of the things other people are going to go into testnet once 10 blocks per second goes live. The hard fork, we already have the 10 blocks per second. We just need a hard fork that has the smart contracts capability. Do that hard fork, okay? So, and that is happening in about a week. That's what's happening. And Casplex, they already announced it. They are about to start implementing those smart contracts, okay, which are like layer 2s or an addition, just like they did with the meme coin stuff. You understand? That's what's about to happen. And plus, if you do dig into that, stable coins don't require like more extensive smart contracts to happen. Now, if you circle back, last bull run, stable coins made trillions and trillions more than MasterCard, Visa, Amex, or whatever you want to call. Therefore, banks and the financial system, they are not interested in all this nonsense mambo jumbo like you and I. All they're interested in is the money that comes with stable coins. That's what they're interested into. Not in a system like, okay, you want to do the transaction right now and the network crashes, you can't find it anywhere. Or you want to do a transaction right now and the network doesn't confirm it until 10-20 minutes later. Or sometimes maybe the transaction, let's say like you guys know, there was a power outage in Spain on some part of Europe yesterday. The lights, the power internet goes off. Guess what? Transaction is lost. What if you have a let's just say you go, let's say Lamborghini. You go to Lamborghini. I'll give you two very good examples. Somebody else already gave them, and I thought they were very good examples. You go to Lamborghini today to go buy it. I say, okay, I'm about to pay with my Bitcoin. Sends the transactions, okay, and power goes out. No internet, no nothing. It goes out. He's already signed the papers. He drives up with a Lamborghini. The dealership, they think they got the Bitcoin, but since the transaction has not confirmed, it shows it left his wallet, but it has not confirmed. Okay, so by the time electricity and everything comes back up, guess what? Since it did not confirm, it is back right to his wallet, right? So this guy now has a Lamborghini and has his Bitcoin back. What about the dealership? They don't have that. They don't have the Lamborghini and they don't have the Bitcoin he paid with. You see? But on Caspa, it's not going to happen because Caspa, first, there are not orphan blocks. Every block gets mined, whether there is internet or there is no internet. As long as it has gone into the stream, it's there. Whenever the electricity comes back or the internet comes back, that block gets mined right away. Okay, the UTXO is always confirmed. It's not like Bitcoin. Bitcoin has orphan blocks, they have orphan chain, whatever you want to call them. But that is the difference. That's what I'm telling you. You do not understand the magnitude of Caspa. And it will start to make sense once smart contracts go live. Again, out of not even long ago, you heard about it, Tangent Pay, and I'm telling you, it's because somebody commented on it, made a post on it on Twitter, and Visa replied to it. which again, I've been talking about it way before anybody else did. And now you see it has started to happen. Why do you think Visa is interested in stable coins? There's a lot of money there, but they are not using Crashilandia. They are not using shitcoin Cardano. They are not using Bitcoin for sure, because that would be fucked up. But anyways, they are not doing that. So yeah, with that volume, imagine this. Just put it into perspective. Caspa solved the trilemma and running those stable coins, just the stable coins only. I'm not going to add any other project. Let's just add stable coins only. How much volume do you think Caspa is going to make on a day? That's why you see Visa is trying to be the first. Okay, Visa is trying to be the first to get into that market. Okay, once they do, using Caspa's technology, yeah. And again, Caspa will be used for the transaction fees. You still don't get it, do you? you still don't get it, right? I see the other day somebody said XRP is going to replace the Swift system. I laughed. I just laughed. And again, we circle back to the same problem. People don't do their own research. People don't. Ripple XRP does not have that technology. They don't. Okay, listen, I know a lot of people would think I'm hating on XRP. I'm not the only one to tell you the truth. One thing is that I will come over here and be honest with you totally. I could just pump my coins and that's no. I'm not Beat Boy. I'm not that. I'm going to give you the facts. And you can go and double check if you think I'm not correct. XRP does not have the technology to replace the Swift system. Swift, yes, is old, but now if you follow that rabbit hole, XRP cannot function without Quant. That's why I'm telling you generational wealth is on Caspa and Quant, because the system, that is where we are going, digital money. Okay, I keep saying it and people don't pay attention. Listen, XRP ledger cannot function on its own. It's useless. I showed you guys that picture, one of my videos. Okay, I've showed it to you. Go look for it. It needs the Quant over ledger to function. And now the only project, okay, for now that has the technology to compete with the Swift system is only Quant, because Quant has something we call the M bridge. M bridge, okay, is similar to the Swift system, but it is on blockchain and is faster, better, and even decentralized versus the Swift system. As a matter of fact, that is why everybody who wants to go against the United States of America or the West is trying to use it, because the sanctions they get put on and all that stuff, they're trying to use the M bridge. You can go dig that rabbit hole if you want. Okay, it is that the BRIC nations are testing and they are using the M bridge, which is a direct competition to the Swift system, not XRP. XRP is not going to replace the Swift system. Trust me on that one. And so I would be glad if XRP could go to $100 today. You know, I hold 28, almost 30,000 of them. If it goes to $100 a day, I'm rich. But now you got to be realistic, man. You have to be realistic. It's not like it's not like Caspa. Caspa is a different story. Caspa is a layer one. The first proof of work that solved the trilemma fast enough. Somebody made the analogy the other day. If Bitcoin and Ethereum came up and had a baby, that baby would be called Caspa, because it has those things that Bitcoin has, those things that Ethereum has, but better, faster, better. I mean, it is coming. It is going to start to make it's going to start to make a lot of sense. And another thing, people, again, you guys, you heard it. Oh, Trump comes out, strategic reserve, Bitcoin, blah blah blah. The funny thing is, ever since Trump came in, instead of Bitcoin reserve for America, instead of them going up, they've been they've been dropping. The Bitcoin reserve has been going down. So people are like, what is going on?
I told you, I said that the government is not going to come in to buy Bitcoin at $100,000. It's not going to happen. Two things are going to happen. First, they're probably going to wait until the bear market, let this thing go down to the nearest lowest as possible, maybe $60,000 or $50,000, and then they will start buying it, or they will start confiscating, like your Bitcoin is incorrect. They will take it from you, and that's how they will build it. They are not going to buy it. Those of you, okay, if you don't believe me, look at this article right quick. When you get a chance, you can go and read it. U.S. cuts Bitcoin reserves. You see that? Government holdings dropped 12% over 9 months. And that article is today. Look at the date, April 28. See? The reserve of Bitcoin for the U.S. government is going down. And that is what a lot of people, including Da Vinci, Jeremy, all of them, they were banking on. And I keep telling you, it's not going to happen, because once something comes out like Caspa and start to point those mistakes, those flaws that Bitcoin has, everybody and their grandmama is going to flock to Caspa. You will see it. These stable coins alone, once they start running on Caspa and you see that volume, you see that price starts to run, okay, you're about to see. And then you got these guys talking about, oh, the power law, Caspa's power law has been broken and this and that. And that's another big mistake. You cannot use the power law on an asset on testnet. I have said it here, not once, not twice, I don't even know how many times. You cannot, because the real potential or the real value of that asset cannot be measured on testnet. If you want to see whether the power law, whether Caspa follows the power law or not, wait for smart contracts to go live. Wait for an ecosystem to build. Wait for TVL to be locked. Okay, so don't compare, because Bitcoin right from the start, each ecosystem was built. Bitcoin ecosystem has always been to be a form of money. So being a form of, nobody knows when Bitcoin was on testnet, do you? You didn't test the power law when it was on testnet. You did it. Power law was tested on Bitcoin when it went mainnet, and then we knew that its purpose and its only thing that it has to do is peer-to-peer money, which again, it failed very, very badly. So yeah, you guys on that, I'm telling you, not yet, but a week. In a week, you guys are about to see. Yeah, people are looking at price action right now. Oh yeah, it went up. Look at it coming back down. No, just the same thing I've been saying. Macroeconomic affects this bull run. This week we have a bunch of companies giving out their earnings. Nvidia, Microsoft, Google, blah, blah, blah. Go look at it. I'm not going to do your research for you, and then you will know the reason why Bitcoin is doing what it is doing. Up, down, sideways. You will know. You will know when you go look at it. So yeah, don't try to do things just because somebody else. Try to know. Try to research and look at it and see if it is practical. I'm telling you, if you knew what I know about Caspa, you will understand why I have a Caspa Maxi mug, and why for the next couple of years I am accumulating as much Caspa as I can. My goal, 5 million Caspa. Hopefully I get it before the next bull run. Hopefully. But I'm going to work so hard to get that much Caspa. That's what I'm about to do. But anyways, this you guys were asking me why I was laughing earlier. It's Uncle Tommy, man. Uncle Tommy. Uncle Tommy he always has something, guys. This morning, one of his friends, okay, Mr. Jack came over, and he brought his Lamborghini. And he was like, yeah, Tommy said, I think it's good enough to try to see if he can fit in my Lamborghini. And we were just laughing at it, like, Mr. Jack, are you sure you want to let him fit into there? Jack, like, man, he's my friend. We all grew up together. I got all this stuff. So Grandpa goes, woman. So he called it my grandma, right? Woman, what's going on? My grandma's like, what's happening? And like, oh, come on, come on. You don't want to miss this. You don't want to miss it. My grandma coming downstairs slowly, looking like, what's going on? So the first thing she did, look in the basement, right? Where is Stubby? He's out of the basement. We were like, yeah, well, we about to watch this. And there we all go outside. Look at Uncle Tommy. trying to fit in a Lamborghini. Mr. Jack, like, holy crap, what did I go? what did I get myself into? Tommy, get out, and we are just laughing on the background because the door for the Lamborghini looked this tiny compared to Uncle Tommy. Because Uncle Tommy said, look, I've been sweating, I've been running up and down the stairs. I think I've lost a lot of weight. I'm like, Uncle Tommy, you can't lose that much weight in one day. For those of you who don't understand, this is what we're looking at. Let me show you. Look at this. Okay. Grandma and Grandpa just killing themselves laughing behind. And Uncle Tommy just like tried to push himself in there. He like, come on, would you get out of this guy's car? And we were just laughing about it. Like, well, holy crap. Oh, the lesson in all this is like you have to understand where you're going and what you want. You can't. It's just like losing weight for my uncle. You can't lose weight in one day. Again, generational wealth. Like I'm telling you, Caspa is going to make you rich, not financial advice. Okay, it is. Do your own research and make your own decision whether you want to do it or not. Me, I am packing Caspa. I am packing it. Okay, because I know $10 is going to look like 1 cent once everything that they have going on. Once okay, you guys don't pay attention to it, right? Don't. Soon you will understand why. Again, couple of weeks or days ago, 10,000 Caspa were how much? How much is 10,000 Caspa now? A week from now, let's see how much 10,000 Caspa is going to be. Then by the end of the year, not even by the end of the year, by July, I gave you a date, July 9th. We are going to watch that price very closely. We're going to see how much 10,000 Caspas are going to be. It is generational wealth. It can't go up in one day, boom, and there. No. I'm telling you, it's about to leave you speechless. And by next bull run, Caspa could be there at $100 or even $200. You will see. You will see. It's going to be in prices that people are going to come back and look at my videos. Yeah, that crazy guy was right. You are about to see. Anyways, guys, let's go look at the market right quick. Let's see how the market has been performing for the past 24 hours. I know a lot of people are panicking right now while we are busy. And this is what we are doing. We look at the market. That's what we are doing. Because I told you. Okay, if you've been following the channel, you would not be panicking. Okay. Anyways, now let's go look at our good friends, crypto bubbles. Where are we? Right here. Let's look at crypto bubbles right quick. So, see? See that? Those of you who don't think altcoin season is here, see? Bitcoin goes sideways a little bit up, altcoins pump. Bitcoin goes down, altcoin goes down. But anyway, I will leave you guys to it. Okay, because I've been saying it. Bull run is not going to last long. Okay, it's not going to last long. You guys are about to see it. Anyways, now let's start with our king first, Kaspa, KAS. For the past hour, Kaspa is up 0.3%, 1.8% down on the day, 1.9% down on the week, 44.8% up on the month, and 19.2% down on the year, sitting at the market cap of $2.45 billion and a 24 hours volume traded at $80.05 million. See, that volume is going sideways. Okay, so yeah, that will usually mark the beginning of something big. Now, looking at Quant, the banker's coin, and the coin a lot of people love to hate. For the past hour, Quant is up 0.7%, 1.6% up on the day, 13.9% up on the week, 9.4% up on the month, and 25% down on the year. See, I told you, pay attention to that number. It keeps dropping, right? Anyways, sitting at the market cap of $1.11 billion, see, and a 24 hours volume of $16.01 million. Again, the volume is low. Something big is coming. Okay, now we look at Jasmine, the Japanese Bitcoin. Oh, there we go. 0.7% up on the last hour, 1.4% down on the day, 12.5% up on the week, 49% up in the month and 7.9% down in the year, sitting at a market cap of $801.89 million and a 24 hours volume traded at $34.92 million. Okay, now we look at Cubic, high risk, high reward. This is another, like I said, I'm paying very good attention on this project, Cubic. That's why I have it back and I have it on leverage. So looking at Cubic, 0% sitting flat the last hour, 3.5% down on the day, 4% down on the week, 64.1% up on the month, and 66.8% down in the year, sitting at the market cap of $174.55 million and a 24 hours volume traded at $2.89 million. Now, we're going to look at Bitcoin. Like I told you, we're in the last leg, so I have to look at it. On the last hour, 0.1% up, 0.6% up on the day, 4.7% up on the week, 14.7% up in the month, and 50.8% up in the year. Excuse me. Sitting at the market cap of $1.89 trillion and a 24 hours volume traded at $24.18 billion. Okay, see, the volume also still low. So yeah, we are getting there. But anyways, now let's go look at the prices in details. Okay, we are gonna take our good friend Trading View. Like I told you, yes, it's a hard pill to swallow. But a lot of people are gonna left holding that hot potato because everybody's expecting bull run to run till December. Which again, yeah, let's watch. Our first pit stop is gonna be that July. Let's see what the market does in July. Okay, but anyways. Now, if you look at this, again, you look at the DXY is going up, Bitcoin is going up. Again, that confusion still there, okay? It's a lot of volatility. The people are reporting their earnings and the stocks are doing the same thing. But anyways, yeah, you guys get the drill. Anyways, now let's look at here. First thing I wanted to show you, okay, before we go into this, I want you to pay attention to this again. You guys remember Caspa to Bitcoin? Caspa BTC chart. You guys remember that? I showed you guys that the other day. If you look at this, I want to show you something. Caspa to Bitcoin. Let's go hourly. Okay, now let me zoom out. Did you guys notice something? See, Caspa to Bitcoin chart has broken up. That usually also shows signs of Caspa's price action to be pumping very, very soon. It has broken out. So yeah, let's keep an eye on this thing, because yeah, this right here, see, after a prolonged time of a downtrend, because Caspa's price was going down, you guys remember, right? But you can see we have broke out. See, it is above the moving average. Moving ribbon is green. It has broke out. So yeah, you have to pay attention to this thing. Trust me. This shows the bullish momentum on Caspa. But anyways, now let's go look at Caspa's normal chart right quick. Caspa, I'm gonna take this one. Okay, now as you guys can see, we are still in that same, like yesterday. See, we are still in that bull flag resistance now, which again, it is still going down. Moving ribbon is still green. That's why I'm telling you, do not pay attention to the price action, because as long as the indicators are bullish, this price action is not correct. Okay, people are panicking. A lot of people are thinking about, oh, we're going back to 1 cent. They want to take those little profits, which again is going to surprise a lot of people when this thing reverses. That's why I tell you right now, the price action does not make any sense. There's a lot of panic in the market. Look at even the Bitcoin to the US dollar. It's yeah, not acting right. That's why it's not good to do a TA right now. Just wait for the market to calm down, maybe by Friday or so. Even before that, let's wait and see. Now, if you go look at it on the, let's go look on the 1 hourly. Let's see what we see there. See, 1 hourly. Right now, we are getting supported by the moving average. Going up is going to reverse everything. You guys already know. Everybody and their grandmama looks at Bitcoin for guidance. So yeah, like somebody said the other day, Bitcoin is either the panic button or the sell or the buy button for everybody. So anyways, yeah, that's what we're looking at right now. Now let's go right quick. Let's look at Quant. Okay, QNT, USDT, QNT, USDT on Binance here. See, Quant right now, if the way you guys, a lot of people are looking at it, Quant is forming a diamond pattern. That's what it is forming. Okay, if I zoom out, you will understand better. Because right now, let me go on the daily. I think the daily should do it better. Okay, see, on the day channel, again, like I said, we are above the ribbon. Ribbon is squeezing and it's going up. And this pattern right here, you can see it is going to take Quant almost at 88 to 90 dollars. That's what is going to happen. Bullish, the diamond patterns, if they are formed when the price is going downwards, they are bearish. If they are formed when the price is going upwards, they are bullish. So yeah, that is exactly what Quant is doing. I told you, again, I'm not your financial advisor. You can do whatever you like, right? But I've been saying that Quant is very, very bullish. If you look at it on the 4-hourly, okay, you see we are almost breaking. Look at the ribbon pointing upwards. Ribbon is green. Moving average pointing upwards. We are almost at the end of this of diamond pattern. It's about to break. But anyways, just like I said with Caspa, we have to wait and see what Bitcoin does. Because Bitcoin, yeah, Bitcoin looks very bullish. I will show you guys in my charts in a little bit. Now, I don't trade like using Albert Einstein's equations. My own charts and my way of trading, they are very, very simple. Okay, so yeah, this is what I use. I use my ribbon moving average. I use MACD and RSI. If you want, you can also add the Bollinger Bands if you want to. But for me, this is how I trade. And I can tell you this thing is getting ready for something bigger, okay? If you look at it on the weekly, let's see if anything changed. No. On the weekly, everything's still following exactly the same path. You see, the price action at $88 to $90 will put Quant above the moving ribbon on the weekly, which again, I have been telling you guys, it is curving. You see that? It is curving. So once it gets above it, yeah. Yeah, we are looking at Quant in a different way. People have their different way of doing their TAs, but I have my own way of doing it. And so far, so good. It has worked for me. I don't know if it is going to work for you or not, but it has worked for me very good. Price target on here, we're looking at Quant at first that we see $88, $90, which again I've been talking about. Then we have that $100 to $105, and after that we do have the 125. Let me zoom out so you can see them clearly. We do have the $125, which again, it's a very psychological resistance. Okay, if you look at this right here, $125. After that, we have this 152 and 164. For me, if we break with a daily candle close above 164, you are going to have Quant at all-time high or even price discovery. So yeah, that is what we are looking at. That's what I'm waiting for. And as you guys know, I already have my positions ready. I have my spot positions ready. The same with the leverage. Anyways, now let's go right quick. Let's go look at the JASMI, the Japanese Bitcoin, JASMY, which again, there's no point because we already know what it is doing, right? So here we are on the hourly. Let me zoom it out so you can see. Here I had a problem, like I told you guys. I don't like when the coin breaks out and never comes back to retest. I don't like that. This is something that always bothers me. Okay, we broke this resistance. We never came back to retest it. But regardless, we have the ribbon that was supporting it, right? We also have the moving average that is also supporting. So yeah, let's watch the price of JASMI for the next couple of hours or even a day or two to see what happens here, because everything depends on what Bitcoin does, because JASMI copies Bitcoins to the T. That's what it does. Bitcoin taking a breathing, JASMI is going to take a breathing. Bitcoin start to go up, JASMI is going to go up. So yeah, right now Bitcoin looks like it is testing that resistance that we have. So therefore, yeah, JASMI, it could be that this right here, we're going to have the bounce on this moving average and keep on going up. If you look at it on the 4-hourly, you will start to also understand what I'm talking about. Let me zoom out. See, even with the price action coming down, ribbon still green and is facing upwards. So yeah, it is still looking like, yeah, it could go up from there. But those things, like I said, I did not like that it didn't come back down. So it has the potential to probably come back down to sit on the moving average around that 1.4 to 1.5 cents. It has that probability. But anyway, let's watch Bitcoin, see what Bitcoin is doing. So for me, I have my positions ready, like you guys already know. But anyways, if we go and look at it on the daily, because that's where everybody's panicking at, the daily, oh, price this, but guys, look at the ribbon again. It's curving upwards, it's getting tight, and sooner than later, you're about to see this ribbon turn green. Price target of the moving this move that we started is above 2.3 cents, and I tell you that's a psychological resistance. If we break it and close a daily candle above it, start looking for 4.5 cents on Jasmine. It is happening again. Price always get attracted to the moving average. I don't know how many times I've said that in this channel, and it has always proven me right. So right now it's gonna get attracted to this. Target is up there. So yeah, sit tight. Jasmine is going up. Okay, not financial advice. I'm only showing you guys what I am doing. I'm not I'm not gonna do like Beat Boy, who will tell you something while he's doing something else and then go crazy. You understand? So yeah, so you guys can see right here, we're going straight up there. It's gonna take a breather. It's not gonna be a straight line up. It's not gonna be like that. Anyways, now let's go look at Bitcoin right quick. Okay, let's look at Bitcoin, because again, I'm telling you, Bitcoin is on last legs up, right? We're in the last leg of this bull run. So yeah, as you guys can see, I told you guys do remember when we were going up here, and I said, okay, correct me if you don't remember, you can even go back and look at the videos. I told you guys we could not continue this run when we was here and it was going up, and I said we could not continue this run, because if we do, we are going to be forming a bullish a bearish pendant, which keeps on going, and then you'll have to come back down. And I told you guys, I said, next thing we're about to do here, you can go back on my videos and watch. Bitcoin is going to form a W to make that bullish structure, which is come down here, and then a W, right? You can see 1, 2. Right now we are retesting that resistance again at 105. I mean at $95,000. That's what we are retesting right now. So this right here, it's setting up. Once we break it, it's going to go up to $105,000. That's where it is going. If you've been following my channel, you will know that these lines, I have had them for a while right now. I have had them there, and they're still what you say, they are still there for a reason for me. I don't know about you, but that's the way I trade. Okay, if I show it to you on the 4 hourly, you will see ribbon still green, as you guys can see right there, right? Ribbon still green, and he's pointing upwards, right? Everything's still going according to plan. Even so, look at the moving average pointing upwards, right? It is still going. And now, even if you look at it, let's look at it on the daily. You see the daily? Yeah, the daily, you can even see it better. See, the target $105,000. That's where we're going. Ribbon of the daily just flipped green. That is a very bullish sign for Bitcoin. So yeah, everything is playing out, and I told you, pay attention. How you say it? Pay attention to July 9th. Like I say, my charts look dirty. That's the way I keep them. I don't know how you keep your charts, but yeah, each of these lines signifies something for me. It helps me track down everything. Okay, so yeah, you can sit there and expect a bull run to the end of the year, and I'm telling you. Okay, I am telling you, and I will say it again, for those of you who don't pay attention, it's not going to last that long. Excuse me for a second. Okay, there you go. It's not going to last that long. We do have everything that is pointing right now. Like I said, I'm paying attention to the M2 charts. We're paying attention to the government, to the interest rates. There's a lot of things going on. And all that, including the looming recession, are showing that bull run is not going to last long. Like I said, I have that date marked on my calendar, July 9th. 9-10, thereabout. We're about to see what happens. Maybe the M2 will show us that it will keep on growing, or maybe that will be the top of it and it will come down. But yeah, I don't want to get caught by surprise. So yeah, I'll keep monitoring it. If it keeps going on, then yeah, bull runs continues probably August or September, you know. But yeah, the chances of that happening, yeah, I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't know. But like, let's keep on watching and paying attention to it. Okay. Again, like everybody's telling you right now, selling May and go away. And I'm telling you, do not make that mistake, because May is going to be bullish. But anyways, well, it's up to you, right? Do whatever you want with your money. Now, let's go look at my positions right quick. You guys already know, like I always say, please stay away from leverage trading if you don't know what you're doing. Okay? Stay away from it. All you have to do, buy your coins on spot, because if you do go to leverage without experience, my friend, you're going to get that first class ticket to Rec City. That's what you're going to have. So please stay away from leverage trading. But if you want to do it, again, well, if you want to try it and want to do it, down below I do have the links: Phemex, Bydfi, which I recommend for a lot of people, Margex, and Wix Exchange. Sign up, okay, meet their deposit requirements, and they're going to give you free money. Once you get the free money, start to practice. Okay, you practice, and once you're confident enough, you're good. Because this right now, as the price is going down, sideways, this is the best time to practice. Not when the price starts to shoot, because by then you will be trying to catch a falling knife. Okay. Anyways, yeah, practice. Then you can venture into it if you want. But please, do not go straight to leverage trading if you don't know what you're doing. Just once you get the free money, take $100 out and practice. Okay. Anyways, now let's go look at my positions right quick. First, we're going to start with Bydfi. You guys already know right there, I am trading Caspa, and I'm also trading Quant, as you guys know. Let's see here. My overall is sitting at come on, close that. Sitting at $8,900 again, because the market is doing its thing. Now you guys know I was almost $10,000 just yesterday or day before yesterday. I don't remember. But yeah, as you guys can see, market goes up a little bit, my position goes up. Market goes down a little bit, my position goes down. The only reason is because I am a very aggressive trader, and I trade at 50x in all my positions. As you guys can see, you can pause the video if that's what you're interested in doing. Right now, for my Caspa, I am sitting at 50% down, which is 4,500. And on my Quant, I am sitting at 43% down, which is 4,400. As you guys can see right there. You can pause it and you can look at it. Now, let's go look at my Phemex right quick. On my Phemex, you guys know I am trading King Caspa and the Japanese Bitcoin, Jasmine. Let me sign in. Come on. Let me sign in right quick. Oh, come on. As you guys can see, my overall today is sitting at 9,100. Okay, yeah, again, it is following the market. Whatever the market does, my positions are going to do, but in an aggressive way, because I trade at 50x. If you want to, you can pause my videos and you can look at it. But today, for my Jasmine, I am still down 67%, which is $7,400, and my Caspa, I am up 12.5%, which is $500. Again, you can pause it and you can look at it if it is what you are interested in doing. Anyways, now let's go look at my last but not the least, my Wix Exchange. There I am trading King Caspa and Cubic. You guys already know I spent so much time trying to find an exchange that would let me trade Cubic. You couldn't find it. Finally I found one. Anyways, my overall today, I'm sitting at 3,680. It's a joke, right? You guys remember this project? This position was down almost $200-300 like a week and a half ago, and a lot of people laugh. I told you, I know what I'm doing. The same with other ones. If you go to my contracts, you will see I am trading at 50x. Okay, you can pause the video and you can look at it. I am trading at 50x, very aggressive. For my Cubic, I am still down 7%, which is $140. Okay, and for my for my Caspa, I am up 37%, which is $438. Again, like I told you, see, the negative numbers, that's not what I'm looking at. By the time we end up on all this, you can pause the video if you want to and look at my numbers if that's what you're interested in doing. But the whole thing here is that by the time this bull run is over with, I will show you these accounts, each of them in 6 figures, and you will see. Because that's the way I trade. I'm a long-term trader. I don't do the daily thing. I don't do that. There's too much stress. I'd rather open my position and wait until the bull run top or close to the top, and then I take my profits. Okay. But anyways, guys, again, if you knew what I know about Caspa, you'll be packing your bags. You will. And I'll keep telling you, 10,000 Caspas. You watch. You watch and see. Anyways, guys, thank you very much for checking out my videos. Please don't forget to subscribe. We are trying to make it to 10,000. Let's start with 5,000 subscribers. We're trying to make it to 5,000 subscribers. Don't forget to like and comment. I am very, very interested in knowing what you think about everything that we talked about. And also don't forget to share so that other millionaire minded attitude, like minded people like you and your truly man, I can't speak this money can see these videos and the family can grow. So anyways, guys, until I see you in my next one, please don't go to Rec City. Bye bye.